Hey guys, welcome back to another Transparent Couch. I'm Cody.
And I'm Tam. And here on the Transparent Couch, it's not about where you're sitting,
but who's sitting with you.
All right, guys, we're going to jump right into this topic. We haven't done a Transparent Couch in about 2 weeks now.
It feels like.
Yeah. It's been a minute. We've had a lot going on. So enough about that. Let's jump into the topic. As you all can see, we're talking about toxic traits. I thought this was an interesting topic to talk about because a lot of people don't realize that things they do on the regular, how toxic it is and how it can destroy a marriage.
Right.
And so I'll go first. I'll put myself out there in boiling water first. One of the toxic habits that I had to work on in this marriage, and I'm not saying that I'm completely, delivered from it, but one of the things that I had to work on and that I'm continuously working on daily, because this is a daily thing. It's not just the one time I'm done. No, you got to practice doing this every single day.
Right.
And for me, I would say it is always addressing the negative and not highlighting the positive of the things that Cody's doing. So I'm a control freak. I don't like stuff being out of my control. If not, it gives me anxiety. And so if we have a plan for the day and something's supposed to go a certain way and it's not going that way, I will address the fact that it's not going a certain way, or I'll address the negative and say, well, babe, you didn't take the trash out. Or, well, babe, you said that you were going to pack the boys' lunch, but you didn't do it. Versus, babe, I noticed that you made the bed this morning. Like highlighting the positive things, because stuff happens, stuff always happens. Or to say, babe, I know you didn't get a chance to take out the trash today. Is everything okay? Did you need me to do it? Or are you okay? Versus just highlighting, you didn't take out the trash. And just assuming that he just didn't do it because he didn't want to do it, versus maybe he forgot, maybe he got caught up doing a project and just didn't get around to it. So I have to work on that because I am a perfectionist and I'm just now admitting that over the past 2 years, but I am a perfectionist for certain things. When it comes to stuff in the household, when it comes to my work, I'm a perfectionist. So that's where the control freak comes in, because I have to make sure it's perfect. And if other people are a part of it, I can't control if they're going to be perfect or not.
Right.
And so I have to do better about that. And so that's a toxic trait that I had to work on, because in turn, it made him feel like he wasn't doing anything good enough. It made him feel like, well, I can't talk about how it made you feel like. How did it make you? I know when we talked about this in conversation. So you have expressed to me that it makes you feel a certain way. But how did that make you feel?
Like she said, we talked about it, and I'll just be brief. But it does make me feel like in those situations that the good things that were done just weren't good enough, especially when you do them or you put your effort into them. Even stuff, like cleaning certain areas of the house, it may be like, okay, you did a good job, but you missed X, Y, and it's like, okay, they don't have to be a but, you know what I mean? So that's really the core of that. But then I have to, on the flip side, while she's working on it, knowing she's working on it, have to be able to acknowledge the fact that she's working on it too. So I think it's two-sided. So the same way you can work on it, I also can't say, well, you said you was going. It's like, no, that never does anything positive. So, but my my toxic trait, I would say something I'm still working on too, is always defending myself. Meaning, in conversation when she's maybe expressing her feelings about something I did or how I made her feel in a moment or something like that, instead of acknowledging what she's saying and trying to, I guess, see it from her side, I always go to defend myself really quick, or in certain situations, listen to respond, but not actually listen to what she's saying.
Listen to respond versus listening to comprehend.
Right. So that is my toxic trait I've been working on since it feels like the beginning of our relationship, not just marriage, but the beginning of our relationship. And I would say that the number one thing that clicked for me, and it took a couple conversations for it to click for me, but the thing that helped is to say, hey, Cody, she's not trying to hurt you, bro. Like, y'all are on the same team. So if she's not trying to hurt you, why are you defending yourself?
Right.
So that's that's the thing that really, really helped me, that continues to help me, not go there, because it's my go-to. Like, my mind immediately goes to a defense. So it's something I have to intentionally cut off. It was definitely help to have that thought that says, Cody, she's on your team. Like to say she's not trying to hurt you. She's not trying to dig. She's not trying to hit low. She's on your team. So listen to what she's saying. So
that's good. That's good. So I think overall, being able to have these conversations and be transparent enough to say, hey, this is something I need to work on. It's something I'm working on. I'm practicing daily.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many other things we could bring up, but
so
for the purpose of the length of this video, we wanted to share this with you because it means a lot to us to see healthy marriages. And if at any point, if our story or our testimony can help others, man, we're going to share it every single time. Thank you all so much for just supporting our channel, just being here, showing love, listening to what we have to say, because we got something to say. Mm-hmm. You know, we do.
I just had a thought to say this, even to some single people out there. Don't believe the hype. Mm-hmm. Marriage is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Don't believe the narrative that society's trying to tell you, that it's overrated, that it's not worth it. It is. Every single day is worth it. Is it hard sometimes? Yeah. Is it work? Absolutely, because you're two completely different people becoming one. So it's a lot of work, but it's beautiful. And I wouldn't change being with this woman for the world. That's for doggone sure. I wouldn't be who I am without her. That's just the truth of the matter. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Now, don't rush into a marriage.
Please
that's
don't.
A whole nother conversation.
Please.
That's a whole nother transparent couch idea for another day. So don't rush to be married. But when you find that person, stick it out, work at it. Both of y'all come together. As long as the two of you are willing to come together, there'll be nothing that you won't be able to go through. As long as you're both willing to come together. So anyway.
Well, thank you, babe. I would not be the woman I am without you. I would not. So, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Anyway, we're going to hop off here because my brain is doing 10th. I have like 3 transparent couch ideas that just popped in my head and I need to write them down.
Yep.
But thank you all so much for watching. We love you all. Please comment below. Let us know what other type of content you want us to talk about here on the channel. We will see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.